You all know how it goes. It's been the biggest soap opera of our off-season, right? James Cook, fresh off a career-defining 2024 season where he exploded for an incredible 18 total touchdowns. Yes, you heard that right, 18. Just working out and just continue to keep doing what I've been doing. Is looking for a new contract. And who can blame him? The guy was a Pro Bowler, a true game changer, and a major contributor to the success of our offense. He's in the final year of his rookie deal. And after that kind of production, you know he wants to get what he deserves. For weeks, it felt like we were on hold. We saw the Bills front office led by our guy Brandon Beane hard at work signing other key pieces. Christian Benford, our lockdown cornerback, extended Khalil Shakir, our reliable and versatile receiver. Locked up, our defensive general, Terrell Bernard, locked up, but for a while it looked like the James Cook situation was a little stagnant. ESPN's Alina Getzenberg even reported that initially it didn't look like Cook would be eligible for an extension this offseason. And let's be honest, that made us a little nervous. Losing a talent like James Cook, especially after he's shown us what he's really capable of, would be a huge blow to the offense and our Super Bowl aspirations. But here's the exclusive news you've been waiting for. Bills Mafia, the winds, my friends, are changing. There's traction, real traction. James Cook and the Bills front office are moving toward a deal. This isn't just speculation, it's coming straight from the source. The One Bills Drive rumors are getting louder and it sounds a lot like a deal is in the works. Remember mandatory minicamp? Remember all the talk, the worry about whether Cook would show up? He showed up, he was there, and he put that initial controversy to rest by saying, and I quote, "I'm here. I'm part of the team. I'm a leader, so, I just have to practice and give it a shot." He's been candid about it, too, admitting that money was a key factor in getting him to minicamp, and that's fair. These guys take risks and when you produce at a high level, you deserve to be rewarded accordingly. But here's the crux, the next step in this saga, and it's a big one. Training camp. Both General Manager Brandon Beane and James Cook himself expect him to be there. That's huge, folks. It means both sides are committed to getting this done. It means no resistance, no distractions, just focus on the football. Our running backs coach, Kelly Skipper, even chimed in, highlighting what James needs to focus on to truly take the next step. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that Cook needs to focus on his entire game, not just his running and passing, but on becoming a more consistent and reliable pass blocker. Because, as Skipper said, he can do it if he's just prepared and not caught off guard. It shows the high expectations the coaching staff has of him and frankly that James has of himself. He knows he has more to offer, more ways to contribute to this championship-caliber team. A new contract for James, who again is in the final year of his 4-year rookie deal, would take an immense amount of pressure off this team and off us, the fans. It would solidify a crucial piece of our offense for years to come. We've seen what he can do, cutting through defenses, turning short passes into big runs and scoring from anywhere on the field. Imagine that kind of consistent threat guaranteed long-term. It allows Beane to focus on other areas, gives Josh Allen another weapon he can rely on, and gives us, Bills Mafia, the peace of mind that our backfield is set. This isn't just about money. It's about commitment. It's about building a sustainable winner. And it seems like both sides are getting closer and closer to making that commitment a reality. It will be absolutely intriguing to watch how the final details unfold as we get closer to training camp. Every little piece of information, every report will be scrutinized, but the overall feeling, optimism, folks, real optimism. So, Bills Mafia, get ready. The future looks bright and it looks like James Cook will continue to be an important part of it. Okay, let's get right to it because this is the kind of thing that has us on the edge of our seats. We're talking about none other than our offensive wizard, Joe Brady. Now, if you follow the Bills, you know that Brady's name is trending. He was a top candidate for head coaching jobs last offseason. And guess what? He's still on that list. And maybe even more so heading into the 2026 coaching cycle. Think about it, Bills Mafia. When you have Josh Allen playing at an MVP level, throwing darts, working magic, and our offense is destroying defenses, scoring nearly 31 points per game last season. Yes, 30.9 points to be exact. It's no surprise that offensive coordinators like Joe Brady become prime targets for other teams looking for a new leader. This offseason, Joe had opportunities. Teams were knocking on his door, trying to lure him away. But what did our guy do? He chose to stay here in Buffalo. He chose to finish what he and Josh started. That, my friends, is a testament to the culture we have here and the belief in what we're building. Now, some people might say, man, matching last season's offensive output is going to be tough. And sure, that's a high bar, but let's look at what we did. We brought in some key talent to bolster our receiving core. Joshua Palmer, Elijah Moore, Laviska Shenault Jr., these aren't just names, folks. These are players who can stretch the field, make contested catches, and contribute to Brady's everybody eats philosophy. We replaced some key players like M. Hollins and Amari Cooper, but the core of this offense, this well-oiled machine, is still very much intact. And Bleacher Report, a leading voice in the NFL scene, just reinforced what we already knew. They named Joe Brady as one of the top 6 candidates for head coach this offseason. And here's the kicker. Bills Mafia, if we can break through and lift the Lombardi Trophy this season, Joe Brady will be at the top of the list. Bleacher Report put it perfectly. Joe Brady was a top candidate for a head coaching job in the previous hiring cycle. He chose to stay with the Buffalo Bills for a third stint. If the Bills finally beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, or if Allen continues to play at his best within the Buffalo Bills' offensive structure, Brady will be the top candidate for head coaching next offseason. Think about it, it's not just about winning, it's about winning big. It's about beating the Chiefs, which is something we've been striving for. And it's about Josh Allen continuing his incredible run under Brady's guidance. What makes Brady so special? Last season, our offense operated at an elite level, even without a clear, undisputed no 1-inch wide receiver for much of the year. That's the power of his everyone eats mantra. He's fostered an unselfish, efficient, and incredibly productive unit. Everyone pitched in, everyone got their touches, and the results spoke for themselves. Can we replicate that this season? Absolutely. There's no reason to doubt it. Josh Allen, our fearless leader, controlled turnovers last year and played arguably the best football of his career. Dalton Kincaid, who has battled a few injuries, is poised for an even better year. And let's hope James Cook gets his contract situation sorted out, because with him in full swing, we really have all the weapons we need to go all the way. We have a coordinator who knows how to unlock the full potential of his group. In fact, and this is the really interesting part, it may not even matter if we don't win the Super Bowl in 2025. Brady's offensive brilliance, his ability to get the most out of his players and score points will likely make him a top candidate for head coach. Regardless, that's how he's